Hey everyone, welcome back, y'all. We are back with just a few short little things and a couple of updates. Number one, we are done with swim team for the season, y'all, for the school season. Donnie has done an amazing season this year, placing first and second, and the team placed second overall. In fact, she wasn't far off from the 50-meter freestyle swim record. So hopefully next year we can shatter that. So she did a fantastic job. I just wanted to update you guys on that. I do have her and my son are both here sick today, so she's home from school, and Philip does not have homeschooling today due to the fact that he is super sick. They came down with a stomach flu within a day or two of each other. So a lot of things going on today in the house. I've got a lot of cleaning and laundry to do. Update on my Chihuahua Tucker. He is not going through surgery just yet. We're still watching and waiting to see if we can shrink this tumor before it's removed. So it may be another week or two. So the schedule has changed for that as well. I will keep you updated on that. And I just wanted to come in and show you these Etsy sheets, y'all. I was sitting down today and I had gotten an idea of what I'm going to use vacation-wise for the $5,000 savings challenge binder that I have currently from Budget with Emmy, the Build Your Own Binder set. So I'll update you with that on where our first vacation is going to be. You guys are going to be super excited, and so am I. I mean, I'm on cloud nine exactly as we speak. So anyways, let's go ahead and speak about this one. This is a savings challenge that I got from Forever Budgets, both here on YouTube as well as Etsy. And she gives you two options on this A6 tracker for saving for vacation. On the left-hand side, she gives you a tracker where each item is equal to $25, and I absolutely love that. On the right side, she also gives you another option where you can choose how much you're going to save for your vacation, how much items here you can save for. So each item I have put for $100. Now I am tracking this as my Tunisian trip is approaching fairly quickly in June. So I already have 500 saved for it. I just need to save at least a minimum of another 500. I would really like to take over about 1,500. So we'll see how things go. As May is approaching super duper quick, I need to make sure that I have $1,000 minimum by June. So I will probably put another 500 in here come May. So, and that is already being calculated into my upcoming budget for May to make sure that I am ahead in advance on that as well. So I just wanted to show you this tracker. Again, I printed this out and I laminated it so that I can hole punch it and put it into my quote unquote Forever Budget binder. And I told you I had room for expansion, and this is where the expansion's coming from. This will be going into my savings challenge section of that binder. So I wanted to show you that one. And then we have one more for you, and then I'm going to tell you where our vacation is going to be. So the second one, I kind of made it my own in a sense of personalizing it, and it is from Hands and Bands, y'all. This is her roll call savings challenge that she did. Now you can go ahead and print this out and make the box like she did and fold it all up and tape it up or glue it up and use that as that. That is not what I'm going to do for this. And this was inspired by Black and Blue, Miss Erica. So with that being said, I went ahead and laminated this sheet, and it's got all the numbers on here. So if you roll the dice, this little dice, each one of these numbers represent how much you're going to save in a certain particular area. She had another dice that you can roll as well, and each one of these sections had different names for different categories. I don't use all the categories that were on there, and I wanted to make this my own, but I wanted to support Hands and Bands, so I bought this, and I absolutely love it. So I'm keeping this section, and here's what I'm going to do. I pulled this part out of the printing section of this because it all prints together, and she's got another one that actually prints with all the names for like emergency fund, self-care, all that is on there. But I didn't want that section. I wanted the blank section because I wanted to customize it. I'm all about customization in my mind a lot of times. And I put numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for this. Now, each time if I roll here and I get a number 1, I will switch over back to the sheet, and where that 1 is located is in the middle, so I will be saving what that middle number is. And in correspondence with all of these, I have numbers on this side. So that will tell me how much I'm going to save. This will tell me when I'm rolling what my category is. So for category 1 will be emergency fund. For category 2 will be pets. Category 3 will be our vacation. Yes, our vacation. So not only am I doing the budget with Emmy build your own binder for our vacation that I'm going to be taking with the kiddos, I am also going to add additional money in there as well for additional things such as food or extra things that we may need. I don't know, because y'all, I've never been on a vacation with my kids before, and I have not even priced this out yet. So when I tell you where I'm going, maybe you can hit me up and let me know what you think my price range should be. So number 3 will be vacation. Number 4 will be eating out. Number 5 will be 1MA, which is 1 month ahead. That will go into my 1 month ahead section. And number 6 will be for our future Disney trip. Now, the vacation that I'm speaking of, I'll be talking about here in a minute. So once again, let me remind you that if I roll a 1, the 1's position is in the middle. That is how much I save. If I roll a 2, it's up here, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Again, I'll just correspond that amount of savings with whatever number I roll. And I don't actually have dice, y'all, but I do have a dice app on my iPhone. So with that being said, that is what I'm going to do for that. But I also wanted to let you know that I had gotten that from Hands and Bands as quote unquote another savings challenge that will go on my forever binder. And I can wipe it off and reuse it over and over again. If I want to change categories and things like that, I can do so. So with that being said, here's what we're going to do for vacation. After I come back from Tunisia, I am planning on saving a minimum of $5,000. Now, y'all know I've never been on vacation with my kids ever before, okay? And so I am going to take my children to Washington, D.C. In fact, we are going to fly to Washington, D.C. We'll each have a round trip ticket. I don't know when this trip will happen because I have to save quite a bit of money for it. But the dogs will go to daycare. My daughter in Oklahoma is going to meet up with us in Washington, D.C. She's going to fly in with my grandson. I am going to rent a Airbnb, and we are going to see Washington, D.C. Now, I was there in the past when I was pregnant with now my almost 13-year-old daughter. She'll be 13 on the 29th of this month. And I was there for a military training slash updating service routine that I had to do. And while I was there, I got to go and see the Hope Diamond, which has been on my bucket list. And let me explain to you, if y'all want to make a big old bucket and put little lines in it and put that up as not a savings challenge, but maybe a bucket list, there's a good idea for somebody who wants to create an Etsy sheet with maybe a big old huge bucket and lines, and each line up the bucket. You can color in as you meet those different goals of a bucket list. There's a good idea for y'all. Hands and Bands and, Forever Budgets, jump on that one. But anyways, I got to see the Hope Diamond, and that was something that was on my bucket list. I got to go to the Natural History Museum, but I want to take my kids to a bunch of the museums. I want to take them to the Library of Congress. I want to take them all over because we really like the historical things side of things when we go out. So yes, we're going to rent an Airbnb for about 4 to 5 days. I was hoping to bring my dogs with me, but I think it's much easier if I just put them in daycare during that period. And then my daughter will meet us in Washington, D.C. with my grandson. She will be staying at the Airbnb. I will be paying for everything. All she's got to do is pay for her tickets there. I will be using my Instacart app to make sure that we get groceries within the Airbnb so that we don't do too much eating out, because I know how expensive Washington, D.C. is. I have been there, but I just want to take my kids and have a really good experience, and I want something that's fun. So when we do that, I will be taking y'all along with me. We'll kind of do like a vlog style for you and show you the Airbnb. But if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know, because I don't know if $5,000 is really going to cover it. I'll have 4 round-trip plane tickets for myself, my 3 kids. I'll have doggy daycare for those days, which won't cost very much. But we also have to rent the Airbnb. We have to get groceries for those 4 days. And I don't know about tickets and things like that. while we're there and taking the subway and stuff like that. So just give me your thoughts and ideas on that. I just thought it would be a really kick butt thing to do. And again, if anybody wants to do a bucket list, not as a savings challenge, but as, you know, kind of like a savings challenge, because you have to, you know, save to go to these different items or see different things. So it's a big old like pail with lines going up with what we can write as our bucket list in there and just put at the top, my bucket list. That would be an awesome Etsy sheet. And I would love to buy it if somebody wants to print it out and design it. All right, y'all, that's what we have for you today. I'm going to go pull out 2 more whole chickens, y'all. I'm still working on cooking all my chickens up. From the 17 whole chickens I had in my freezer, I just pulled out another 2. I baked them last night. Another 2 are being pulled out today. Yes, today. And I'm going to bake those either tonight or first thing in the morning. And we pull all the meat off it, and I pre-package it and put it in, what do you call those bags? Oh my gosh, I'm losing my train of thought now. We're going to put them in those bags that suck out all the air. Yeah, food saver bags. And get those back in the freezer. That way, at a later time, we have chicken that is already pulled off the bone, rotisserie chicken pulled off the bone, and already frozen, cooked, and ready to go for meals. So if anybody has any questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. If you have any comments, go ahead and do that. Y'all know Monday's coming up, and that is the start of my 500 subscriber giveaway. Y'all will have 6 winners next week, so I'm super, super excited. All right, y'all, take care. Have a wonderful day, wonderful Friday, wonderful weekend. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is out.